Presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, rumored to be running for president in 2024, doesn't confirm or deny it in his debate against Democratic Party challenger Charlie Crist.
He's focused on running for president in 2024, and as a result, we have lost things in our state budget.
I know that Charlie's interested in talking about 2024 and Joe Biden, but I just want to make things very, very clear. The only worn-out old donkey I'm looking to put out to pasture is Charlie Crist.
In a debate airing on WPEC Sinclair Broadcast Group, the actor and social media star Leslie Jordan died 67 years old after a car accident in Hollywood. He won an Emmy playing Beverly Leslie on Will and Grace.
Miss Adler, how dare you come into my home and desecrate the day that I have set aside to celebrate my wife's death. Life.
He grew up in Tennessee, gay, and joked he fell out of the womb into his mother's high heels. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Good morning, everybody, and welcome in here. And it's Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. And Bridget, why was Austin Chadwick in here just throwing things? He just came in and he started throwing things.
Because you were whining about your television not being on this morning. Mm-hmm.
The TV monitor is not working. Well, now it's working.
He came in and helped you.
I don't know what Savannah and Hoda are doing. And I
didn't throw anything.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, you came in here like a tornado. It's like when Rihanna and Eminem sang a tornado meets a hailstorm or something. Twister, no, a tornado meets a hurricane. That's it. There we go. That's what I'm doing about now. Why'd you come in here all mad?
I didn't.
I just thought we have 50 remotes in here. I don't know which one it is.
It's very complex, isn't it, Steve?
Get off my radio. Or stay till 9. I'm leaving early, so who cares? All right, well, let's get into this. The Bradley County Commission met yesterday. Bridget, I'm going to get some analysis from you on the following portion of the story.
Okay.
During the Bradley County, I'm just going to read now. During the Bradley County Commission meeting yesterday, Chairman Tom Cry appointed the new Recreation Ad Hoc Committee. Now, Bradley County Commissioner Josh Rogers came up with this and wanted to do a committee and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Listen to who is on the committee. 7th District County Commissioner Josh Rogers will chair the committee. Now, there's a mistake right there. Now, this is news and comment. Now, he's added Louis Alford and Coach Alford and Mylan Blake, an Alabama fan who's still crying, and then Denny Collins is going to serve on the committee. So there, let's begin there. So now we got Josh and Denny. This is our Parks and Rec Ad Hoc Committee. But here's our community members of this committee. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Jamie Kyle.
Okay.
Greg Phillips.
Yeah.
Both from this station. I mean, how many people said no?
Those are some boys that know something about recreation.
Well, that's all. That's about all they know. And then Bartley Norton for good measure. Now, I love Bartley.
It's a good group.
But it's a good group.
Yes.
So here's what you're gonna have. You're gonna have Josh, Denny, Jamie Kyle, Greg Phillips. Then let me tell you something. Coach Alford will have them on the ground doing push-ups before this thing's over, ladies and gentlemen. And thank God Andy Lockhart, the voice of reason, the director of Parks and Rec, will serve as a non-voting member. He should have the only vote.
Well.
Then Mylan, he'll be over there, still crying about Alabama losing to UT. Well, what kind of committee are we doing here?
It's a great committee.
Compared to what? Anyway. All right, thanks, Bridget. Thanks for all you've done. Hey, County Commissioner Mylan Blake discussed the HCI committee last week, said they have just over $100,000 will be made available during this grant cycle. November 30th, the deadline for grant applications. Workshop for the grant process, November 2nd, 5 p.m. That was a work session of the Bradley County Commission. Hey, the Cleveland City Council met yesterday. City Manager Joe Fivas discussed several renovations at Tinsley Park, including the addition of 6 new pickleball courts, more parking and sidewalks, possible parking hour changes in downtown Cleveland were also discussed, and parking reduced from 2 hours to 1 hour. Change would occur on Ocoee from 1st to Central Avenue. Lord knows there's plenty of places to park in downtown Cleveland. I was an hour late to lunch the other day with Dr. Dwayne Thompson and Virgil Edwards. I was trying to find a place to park. Anything you'd like to say to that?
No, nope, not at all.
And let's not start on the Tinsley Park condition. Why don't we meet about that?
Here we go.
So, anyway... No, it's fine. Hey, Avery Johnson, unanimously reappointed vice mayor. God love him. Served in the position 20 years. All right, you can watch both meetings at mixtv.tv. And when they talk about this ad hoc recreation committee of the Bradley County Commission, you can sit and throw tomatoes at your screen. Excuse me?
Better than not having a committee at all.
They will need to pass out no-dos at the meetings. All right. Well, here is this. Friday night, the Chattanoogan.com reports that an argument and a fight broke out between the coaching staff, multiple parents, and staff after the Ocoee High School homecoming football game. Now, Bridget, I need you to effort something for just a moment. Okay. Well, you go back and find out who won this game. I'm thinking Ocoee lost. I think they did, but I can't remember because I've slept since then. An argument and fight broke out between coaching staff, multiple parents, after the homecoming game at Ocoee Friday night. This according to the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office. Around 9:30, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office school resource deputy at Ocoee High School witnessed a direct quote, witnessed a verbal disturbance on the restricted area of the football field immediately following the homecoming football game between parents of athletes and coaching staff. The HCSO, Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, student resource deputy de-escalated the situation by the field and soon after received word there was an alleged fight occurring near the locker room between the coaching staff and multiple parents. They required assistance from additional law enforcement personnel to help prevent further escalation of physical altercations. Do we know who won the game?
It was Brainerd.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Brainerd beat Ocoee.
Yeah, by 1 point.
By 1 at Ocoee's homecoming.
Thank you, Austin.
And then a fight apparently broke out. This is all we know. Between the coaching staff, the parent, and the parents.
Wow.
All right. Trying to find out more about that. All right. Let's see. Well, there's sad news this morning. You probably know by now, Leslie Jordan of Chattanooga. He, matter of fact, graduated from Brainerd High School, died Monday at a medical emergency in his car in Hollywood. He was driving his BMW, crashed in the side of a building in Los Angeles, and was declared dead at the scene. Grew up in Chattanooga, graduated Chattanooga Brainerd early this year, was the Grand Marshal of the 2022 Riverbend Music Festival, won a Primetime Emmy Award in 2006 for his performance as Beverly Leslie and Will and Grace, among many, many others. Other shows. He was 67 years old. Gained new fame during the COVID lockdown. He would record videos, put them out, and tens of millions of people would watch them. And yesterday I spoke with Chattanooga Mayor Tim Kelly about Leslie Jordan, and he said, we have lost a true, there is a picture right here, a true treasure. All right, 7-11, let's get a check of the, it's a very, very sad story. Let's get a check of the streets right now and go back over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway. And anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning, but we did receive a call saying the traffic light is out, Keith Street at Inman Street, right there at that intersection. So we appreciate the call on that. As always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
We're going to, it's a new feature this morning. By the way, it's 12 after 7. We're just viciously late. But, and Zandra, she's in the bullpen.
She is.
The Eller and Owens green room.
Yes.
All right. We're going to start combining some stories.
Okay.
Well, I think the kids call this a mashup. Is that right? Mm-hmm. What if we combine, let me just turn the volume down here. What if we combined the story from Ocoee High School Friday night when the coaching staff and parents get in a fight after they lost to Brainerd in their homecoming game with the Bradley County Commission Parks and Rec Ad Hoc Committee?
No.
So we're going to start taking bets now, and that's legal now, on who would get in a fight among the Ad Hoc Committee. Who would win? Would it be Coach Alford, Mylan Blake, Denny Collins? Let me tell you something. Louis Alford would tear Denny Collins' arm off and beat him over the head with it. And then Jamie Kyle, Greg Phillips, they'd be asleep, and then Bartley Norton would talk to you for about 3 hours, and then Andy Lockhart would be the voice of reason. Let's combine those stories.
Okay.
Just a fight breaks out at the Ad Hoc. Oh, my goodness, that'd be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball game.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hands. You might think they're just for waving, but they can be used for all kinds of things, like making made-from-scratch biscuits at Hardee's.
Bite into the new 2 for $5 breakfast deal only at Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owens Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight.com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go.com? Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower, a high of 77. We'll have rain early this evening, and then a thunder possible with that, a low of 49. And then for tomorrow, we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 64. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 46 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Vehicles Direct, lifetime certified. Over 150 used cars on the lot at all times. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland, vehiclesdirect.com.
I am Cleveland Ford. I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best life, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Right here. The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. And we'll have news from the Bradley County Commission and the Cleveland City Council meetings, which were held yesterday. Plus, you can watch those full meetings, mixtv.tv. Other news this morning, Leslie Jordan, who really became a worldwide celebrity from Chattanooga. He's from Chattanooga, graduated from Chattanooga Brainerd. Died, according to Los Angeles County authorities, had a medical emergency in his car in Los Angeles yesterday, crashed into a building. He was dead at the scene, or dead on the scene there, and he was 67 years old. We have comments from Chattanooga Mayor Tim Kelly, who I spoke to yesterday, at 7:24. And, Bridget, we got a big contest this morning happening. I want to tell you right now, it's Tennessee Ticket Tuesday, and people can win some tickets for Saturday night.
That's right. And all you have to do is text us on the HHM text line, 614-6499. I heard you earlier say go Vols or go Cats.
Yeah, they're playing Kentucky.
How about just go Vols?
Well, no, here's the thing about it. We're welcoming Zandra Welch in here, and we're going to talk to her about why she's here in a second. But there's a lot of Kentucky people. They have no idea they have a football team. Did you?
Well, there's a lot of Kentucky fans where I work. And surprisingly, well, a lot. I say two. That's a lot.
Two out of the hundreds who work at Wright Brothers. Well, makes sense. So that's about the numbers we have here locally. So anyway, you could win a pair of tickets for Saturday night. Oh man, Elton John said Saturday night's all right for fighting. Well, if you're at a high school potentially, but or at this Bradley County Commission ad hoc committee, which will be a 6-man tag. My money's on Louis. I'll go ahead and tell you. But text Go Vols or Go Cats to 423-614-6499 on the HHM text line. Zandra with us. Zandra, welcome back. You were here yesterday. You're back again.
I know, and I'm so sorry to all your 5 listeners out there that I'm back on the air again.
Well, they're all offended, all 5 of them, yes.
Well, it is early, so maybe it's a different crew this morning.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, no kidding. It's a very, as you said yesterday, it is a very big week. It's Red Ribbon Week, which you were talking about yesterday.
Yes, it's Red Ribbon Week, and we are on celebrating day 2. And we have an amazing lady that I just recently met that's going to talk to y'all a little bit about what they're doing and about her role. So I don't want to take up her time. I know.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
But, so we got lots of activities planned for Red Ribbon Week today. We're going into a couple more schools, so we're super excited
Where are you heading today with ATS the Bridge?
At Calhoun Elementary. We're going to be at Bradley High School. We're also going to visit Hopewell. We've got some things that we're helping them plan for this week. So
now, Stephen Shelton graduated from Calhoun Elementary and then just stopped there. It was over right there. He audited classes at Charleston High School, but didn't get any credit.
Lindsay, did he really go there?
Huh?
He really went to Calhoun?
Of course.
I love it.
Well, why would I say that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lindsay Ivester joins us. Lindsay, welcome in. Tell us a little about yourself.
Thank you. I am a licensed professional counselor with my mental health service provider designation, and I am the program coordinator at the Bradley Prevention Coalition.
Well, let's begin there. What is the Bradley Prevention Coalition?
So we are the local drug coalition here in Cleveland, serving all of Bradley County. We will be working to help individuals in our community who are in need of substance use services or they need treatment for co-occurring disorders.
Oh, that is tremendous. Zandra, you've been telling me about this coalition for quite some time. It's just a wonderful organization.
Oh, yes. We are so excited to have them finally officially here. They got their 501c3 status well over a year ago. So now they are finally up and running, and she is the program coordinator, and I think that the main thing they're working on right now is the resource hub. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, what is that? What's the resource hub, Lindsay?
So the resource hub, we are located out at the Judicial Complex right next door to probation and parole, and that will be a one-stop shop, so to speak. So individuals who are being referred out of the jail or by probation, or individuals referred elsewhere in the community, they'll be able to stop with us and get plugged into those needed treatment services.
Well, let's go ahead and get your contact information out. How can people find out more about the Bradley Prevention Coalition?
So we don't have a website just yet, but we will be putting together some marketing materials to give out in the community.
Well, Bridget can make you a website for a fee, of course.
Well, they do have a Facebook page.
Be 7.
Yes.
Oh, you do have Facebook. Okay. All right. So how do we find that?
You can just go on and put in Bradley Prevention Coalition.
That's wonderful. We're joined by Zandra Welch and Lindsay Ivester with the Bradley Prevention Coalition. So, Zandra, update us. What's happening the rest of the week? I know we've got the big drug take back on Saturday, of course.
That's right.
And I don't want to, out anyone here.
That's right.
We Bridget and her family, they attend every year, only because I think the small print, the italics, the very small print says, you will not be arrested. So Bridget's mom goes once a year and takes care of business.
That's correct. And
that's correct. That's correct.
I know, Susan. I have to have a talk with her all the time. It's like, come on,
well,
Susan, bring them on in.
They had a picture, the family, and they had a big party for Tennessee, Alabama, and Bridget running down the street and all this stuff. And anyway, they had 2 men had to hold Susan up for the pictures at the end of the night. And that's okay. God love her. She's trying her best. All right, whatever your name is. Zandra, back over to you.
Yes, so the coalitions in most...
the coalition.
In most communities, they do host the drug take-backs. And so this will be Lindsay's first year participating in that. But
great.
It's going to be Saturday. Do you want to tell them? I can tell them.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you go ahead, Zandra. You're doing so well.
No, I wanted this to be about
You're
her.
like one of these preachers who gets up and introduces the next preacher.
You directed it.
No, see, you can't stop. You can't stop. And you're one of these preachers who gets up and introduces the next preacher, and they take an hour preaching a sermon introducing the next preacher.
Oh, my gosh. I'll just sing a song then.
Well, amen to that.
No, it is this Saturday, 10 to 2, and it's at
Colony Square.
Yes.
Colony Square. Terry Posey and Commissioner Gilbert, Scotty Gilbert, Donut.
That's right. And this is a joint effort between our 10th Judicial Drug Task Force, the Sheriff's Department, our police department.
Be nice if you had some information.
I know, I was sitting there thinking our police department, and will be hosted by our new Bradley Prevention Coalition. So we are super excited to collaborate with them in the days ahead, too. As far as ATS, the bridge, we will be there as well.
Oh, good.
But do you want to tell them what you can bring and what you can't bring to the...
Any expired prescription medications that you're no longer using, that's a great opportunity to get those medications, getting rid of them safely, so to speak.
Well, it's going to be a big event Saturday, 10 to 2, Colony Square. It's the national. It's a national program, the Drug Take Back. There it is, actually, on mixtv.tv. Zandra, there's the flyer. If you need some information, apparently you do. You have no clue what's going on.
I do. I'm just...
All right, Zandra, I got a question for you.
Yes, ask me anything.
So, oh, really? Oh, well, that just changed my question. Where were you about 1995? Anyway.
I was 3.
Okay. Josh Rogers, Commissioner Rogers. Have you met Josh?
Well, yes.
Okay. He is 7th District Bradley County Commissioner. He has created the ad hoc committee for Parks and Rec with the Bradley County Commission. Here are the ad hoc committee members. We have Coach Louis Alford. And I believe Coach Alford was at Bradley when you were there. Is that correct?
He was.
As was Jimmy Lovell. Anyway, then we have all the Bradley people are laughing at that, and the Cleveland people saying, huh, and the Walker Valley people say, what? Louis Alford, Mylan Blake, and Denny Collins. Okay?
Yes.
Then we have Jamie Kyle, Bartley Norton,
I know Bart.
and Greg Phillips.
Okay.
This will be a 6-man tag team match. Okay? They're going to wrestle. Andy Lockhart is the director of Parks and Rec. He'll serve as the referee. And then I will manage one team, probably Louis and Mylan and Denny. And we'll put Denny in a wig. And then Bridget will manage the other team. And proceeds benefit the Empty Stocking Fund. They'll be in a steel cage.
When are y'all going to do this?
And Brent West is going to promote it. Brent just texted me. He heard all this, and he said he'll promote it. His father, the late, great Ronnie West, promoted WWF shows all over the nation. So this is going to happen.
When?
Well, we're going to figure that out. Where are we going to do it, Bridget? You want to do it at, we're going to do it at Bradley? Yeah, I got to do it at Bradley.
Sure. And you talk about me being the preacher introducing the preacher. You know your information.
It's a 6-man tag. All right, final reminder, Zandra. Saturday, how do we get involved?
You can drop by from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It happens rain or shine at Colony Square, right there in front of the Village Bake Shop. That's the safest place.
Townhouse Bake Shop.
Townhouse Bake Shop.
Boy,
oh,
Teresa,
Lord, I'm going to get in trouble.
Teresa Gilbert would literally come down here. And speaking of wrestling.
Yes.
Lindsay, anything you want to add here before we go? I know we've sucked up all the oxygen here, but sorry.
No, I just appreciate the opportunity to get the word out.
It's a tremendous organization, and look forward to hearing more from you as we go along, and leave Zandra at home. Maybe we can talk.
That was probably the truth.
How do we get a hold of you at ATS The Bridge? How can people find out more?
You can find us on Facebook at ATS The Bridge, or Instagram, or you can go to our website, atsthebridge.org, or you can call us at 423-596-9159.
Hey, do you have a TikTok for ATS? I think
we're starting to work on that, yes.
Because Dwayne Thompson, chairman of the ATS board and the dean of the School of Business at Lee University, he started a TikTok, and he said, I wanted to turn my personal information over to the Chinese government. So he started a TikTok. So all you people on TikTok, you just go ahead and hand it strrait to China. That's very nice.
We're going to do that Thursday.
Okay, that'll be good.
Yeah.
I'll be in it.
Okay.
Thank you. I was in one with Brian Beard. Bridget and I was. It just went viral before viral was cool.
You used to do those all the time in the
Yeah,
dentist
no, it
office.
was good times. Well, tell you what, let's finish this off here, okay?
Let's do that.
Thanks. Sports is next.
You want me to do sport?
4 years ago.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower, a high of 77. We'll have rain this evening with a low of 49. And then for tomorrow, partly cloudy skies with a high of 64. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 45 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, time for the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. Sports brought to you in part by the Town Squire. Hey, get a load of this.
Oh, wow. Your new shoes.
Brand new. I don't know what kind they are. Hey, Larry, what kind of shoes are these? Hang on a second.
Can't tell.
Brand new. I had new shoes in quite a while.
Okay, I'm gonna take the shoe off.
Johnston and Murphy. Well, we have a foot washing. Johnston and Murphy.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
I text Larry about 6:30 this morning, told him I love my new shoes. All right, well, you can get some Johnston and Murphys or other great shoes. That's one thing, we talk about the clothes all the time at the Town Square, but they got one of the largest men's shoe departments anywhere. And you can find it at the Town Square. Larry did tell me he is getting more volunteer tradition merchandise in. Yeah, that's right, Larry. Larry just texted me, Johnson and Murphy. Of course, last time Larry tried to text me, he texted the HHM text line, which was even better. Yeah, Johnson and Murphy. And, hey, Larry, I need a shoehorn. Can't get this thing on. Okay. Larry told me that he is getting more volunteer tradition in, UT merchandise. And that's coming in by the day at the Town Square. I was wondering, is the Town Square a complete men's store? Yes. Larry and his staff have been outfitting their customers since 1977 from head to toe. Carrying suits, sport coats, dress and casual slacks, shirts, belts, ties, and shoes. Your complete men's store for over 45 years. Fall wardrobe sale now in progress. Come in and check them out and walk out in comfort and style. You'll never know how good you can look until you get dressed at the Town Squire. Locally owned and operated, the shop that appreciates the customer. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee. It was Monday Night Football last night. Boy, I tell you, Bridget, the Chicago Bears looked good last evening. They defeated the New England Patriots 33-14. Justin Fields and the Bears look great. I tell you, Fields was running all over, well, the field, but running all over Belichick and the Patriots last night. 33-14. Big news in the world of sports broadcasting. CBS has announced, Bridget, that Jim Nantz will call his last Final Four next year, March of 23. Nantz has been part of CBS's NCAA coverage since 1986, and I never will forget, a lot of you will remember when CBS fired Brent Musburger at the Final Four in 1990. So Nantz has been calling it since 91. You know what? They fired him right after the final game. And anyway, Nantz has been calling the Final Four since 1991. So he's going to remain the lead voice of the NFL with Tony Romo. Romo makes $17 million a year, much like Bridget. And he'll remain on the CBS golf coverage. And he's still going to go and he is going to present the trophy at the NCAA men's final. So there's that. And then there is this. This is in action right now, in progress right now. If I could find the theme music right now, I would play the music right now. It's Tennessee Ticket Tuesday. We're giving away a pair of tickets to the Tennessee-Kentucky game Saturday night, kickoff 7 o'clock in Knoxville. Here's how you win. Text the HHM text line, your name, plus give us a Go Vols or a Go Cats. HHM text line at 423-614-6499. I understand we have a caller on the line. Good morning, caller. What happened there? Text us on the HHM text line. Somebody was calling the Volunteer Redipest mix line. Text us Go Vols or Go Cats to 423-614-6499. HHM, full service CPAs you can trust. Adam Osborne bringing HHM back to Cleveland. What happened to our caller? You told me we had something set up. You told me there was something going on. What happened?
Sometimes when we put them on hold, we think we've hung up on them, so he's going to call back.
Oh, so apparently we have an invited caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Outstanding. I'm calling on behalf of the welfare of yourself, Steve, concerning the community. But, yeah.
All right. And what should we get to the point, or maybe get to the question here?
Well, typically I do that, but after listening for an hour this morning and 98% of it being you talking when you said Zandra was, I just was trying to give you a moment.
Hey, you know, I felt sorry for her. It's a poor woman she brought in with her. I mean, that woman didn't get a word in edgewise, just like Zandra at home.
I could not even listen because I spent all my time praying for her. She felt left out.
Hey, this is Brian Welch, is that right?
Correct. And thank you for saying that. You always confuse me with Zandra. Hers is W-E-L-S-H. Mine is W-E-L-C-H. So thank you for doing that part. So that's helpful.
Hey, Brian, before you try your hand at some comedy here, because I already got a preview of what you're going to say, and I thought it was funny enough that I asked you to call. But anyway, here is the Bradley County Commission. Josh Rogers, Commissioner Rogers, co-host, by the way, Rocky Top Review. Have you ever met Josh?
Just a little bit, but, you know, he's a great guy, but he won his election because no one ran against him, and he comes into the station because you're friends with him, so he's got to really work on his accolades.
So Rogers has appointed the following, actually Tom Cry, the commission chairman, has appointed the following to the new Parks and Rec ad hoc committee. And they are Louis Alford, Mylan Blake, and Denny Collins. And then they're going to face off in a six-man tag with Jamie Kyle, Bartley Norton, and Greg Phillips, with Andy Lockhart, the referee. I will be managing the team of Alford, Blake, and Collins, while Bridget will manage Jamie Kyle, Bartley Norton, and Greg Phillips. Who do you think will win in this steel cage match?
Well, I think you guys should switch because Bridget deserves to win. Her team will never win.
Wow. So you're going with Coach Alford and Denny and whoever else it is. I just said it.
Yeah, there's not a lot to choose from either. Either side's not a lot to choose from. They probably have as much fight in them as a wet paper sack. But with that
all right, Brian, go ahead. Ask your question.
Well, I was concerned. I'm calling on behalf of the listeners out there, as they used to say years ago when you started radio out in Radio Land. Can you still say those things?
I think you can.
You can?
Yeah, I think you can.
We're concerned for you. Just, when Zandra was talking about the take back for all the medications that aren't being used, the question arose, will you be turning in all your Delta 8 gummies?
He's got quite a stash.
Keep in mind, Steve, there's no judgmental here. bring all of those, all 2,000 that you have. No one will judge you. It's all that type of thing.
Well, Bridget's mom, she goes every year because in the small print it says you can't be arrested. So it just, we bring Susan on over and drive her over there, and she unloads, and then we stock up for next year. So.
I didn't hear you talk about that, but I think the thing I'm getting out of that is Bridget's mom became addicted when Bridget started working at the radio station, and her mom met you.
Brian Welch, everybody. Have a great day, Brian. We got to go. All right. I tell you what. Hey, Bridget, let's check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What's going on?
Okay. Happy birthday to Bailey Wampler today. Bailey is 12. This is Austin's favorite niece. So.
Oh, yeah. It's another day with a member of Austin's family on the list. That's good.
Uncle Austin says happy birthday.
There we go.
Justin Rush is celebrating today. Works over at Whirlpool. And then Rory Holton is 11 today. Call in your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They have the products and services to help make your dreams come true.
We'll check with Bobby Ludwig in about 30 seconds.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Hey, markets were up on Friday to start the week. The Dow up 417 points to close at 31,499. The S&P up 44 and some change to close at 3,797, and the Nasdaq up 92 points to close at 10,952. So we've had a little bit of a rally leading into midterm elections. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Bobby Ludwig is your Edward Jones financial advisor. And Bobby, how can people reach you?
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs, 473-2215. Again, 473-2215, or stop by and see me at 2060 North Ocoee, right by the old Liner gas station.
All right, Bobby, thanks so much. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
8 women will develop invasive breast cancer.
Anna, can you count to 5 without saying 1 or 3?
Sure, 2, 4, 5.
That's right. Our big story is the 2 for $5 breakfast deal at Hardee's.
You got me.
I know, I did.
Bite into our made-from-scratch biscuits today.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together, we are Cleveland Ford.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mermaid actually started in 1979 as a single store location that had a factory in the back room. Today, we have a 25,000 square foot facility right here that we make all of our mattresses in. We do our own quilting here at Mermaid. We do our own cut and sew operation here. So we really have everything under this roof that it takes to build a good mattress.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Yeah, with that. Birthdays, anniversaries. 614-6499. Do you have the cameras on?
Yes.
My Lord, man, you're missing half your life here, Austin. It's a big week. MJ.
Welcome back. It is Tuesday and it will be nice out there. However, it is a storm alert weather day because of this evening's potential storms. But Clay Smith is here to tell us the details of what we can expect. Good morning, Clay.
Good morning, Elise. And yeah, the first part of your day is going to be all right. It's going to be the evening in question that we're going to be watching out this line of strong storms. But if you are heading out the door this morning, your morning commute will not be interrupted by any rain, which is certainly good news. But temperatures generally on the mild side. We're at 53 in Chattanooga, 63 in Fort Payne. So once again, there's a temperature spread. In fact, we're dealing with 60s in northeast Alabama while it's still in the 30s in Cherokee County. So if you're in Blue Ridge, down into Ellijay, Murphy, you might want to grab that jacket before heading out. Everyone else should be all right as temperatures are relatively mild. But by this afternoon, once again, we're going to top out in the mid to upper 70s area wide with those showers and storms arriving this evening. Ahead of this cold front that's going to be tracking out that line of storms, we will have very windy conditions developing, especially across northeast Alabama, parts of Grundy County along the Cumberland Plateau, and along the Tennessee-North Carolina line in the elevations over 3,500 feet. So wind advisories are in effect for Grundy and Jackson counties within our coverage area until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So let's take a look at some of these futurecast wind gusts. Again, this is before the storms even arrive. So we could have gusts, over 30, maybe even 35 miles per hour in the valley, and some of the higher elevations along the Cumberland Plateau or back into parts of western North Carolina and southeast Tennessee. We could have gusts over 40, 45 miles per hour. You can see those reds showing up. That's extremely high gusts. So that is something to be mindful of. So you might want to secure some loose items ahead of this front or before heading out the door this morning. But then we're going to be tracking out that line of storms a little bit later on this evening. Right now, still well back into the western part of the southeast. We have Arkansas, Louisiana getting in on some of those storms. But again, this is going to start pushing off to the east pretty quickly throughout the day. So as we track it out for you, again, the morning hours mainly calm. Notice the cloud cover starts to shift to the east as we go throughout the day. But in general, we're not going to be tracking out any showers until much later. So even through about 4 o'clock, notice we're still dry here across the Tennessee Valley, but then just like that, as we approach the 6 and 7 o'clock hour, some of our western communities start to get in on some of that rain. So Monteagle, down into Dunlap, Fort Payne, right around 6:37, that's when you'll start to be dealing with some of these showers and storms. And then this is going to race off very quickly from west to east throughout the evening. So by 9 o'clock, a lot of this is already clearing Chattanooga and Dunlap and moving into Dayton, Athens, Dalton, and Calhoun. And then as we go into the 10-11 o'clock time frame, we're going to have this shifting off into our easternmost communities, so Murphy, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay. You'll be dealing with some of that rain, and then we're moving out. By about 2-3 a.m., most of this is going to be off to our east, and by the time you wake up on Wednesday, we're going to dry out with just a couple of lingering clouds. But we do have a marginal risk for severe storms today. That's why we're under a storm alert weather day, and this includes the area shaded in dark green. But notice some areas are in a slight risk, which is a slightly higher risk, and that's for Fort Payne, Scottsboro, into portions of southwestern Marion counties as well. So there will be that threat for gusty winds upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour with some of the strong storms. I think that's going to be the primary threat. We could also have small hail, and a brief tornado can't completely be ruled out. Not likely, but it is possible, especially further off to the southwest across northeast Alabama. So again, between about 6 and 11, that's going to be our window for storms here across across the Tennessee Valley. And again, as these storms roll through, it's going to be a quick hitter. So you may have 30, 40 minutes of rain and thunderstorms, and then you're done. After this moves off to the east, we'll clear out pretty quickly. Rainfall amounts generally going to range anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch, with localized higher amounts. Of course, if you get in some of that really heavy rain, you could pick up a quick inch. That certainly will be a possibility. But higher amounts, I'm expecting a little further off to our west at Chattanooga, Altamont, down into northeast Alabama, with lower amounts, because as this line kind of pushes to the east, it will start to weaken a little bit. So that's going to be something we're going to monitor pretty closely as we go into the evening. Before today, 77 showers and storms arriving later this evening. Going to be quite windy, sustained out of the south at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to 25 to 30 miles per hour here in the valley. And then as we go into the overnight hours, we'll have those storms before midnight. After midnight, we start to clear out. Low temperatures dropping to around 52 degrees. Winds will gradually die down during the overnight hours as well. And as we take a look at that 7-day forecast, again, storm alert weather mode today, and then very nice for your Wednesday. A little bit cooler as well, with temperatures falling back into the 60s. 71 on Thursday.
I just got a text. I want you to respond to this, Zandra. Come on over. Zandra will not leave, by the way. And I tell you what, I'm leaving early. You can just step in.
Good. You come back. Tell
I know, I did. Just got a text from ATS, the bridge chairman, Dr. Dwayne Thompson.
Hi there,
who
Dr.
I
Thompson.
earlier had said he just founded a TikTok page for himself. And I told him he might as well, like everyone else, if you're on TikTok, just go ahead and turn your information over to the Chinese government. He sent me a text, quote, Xi Jinping, who's the Chinese premier, has texted Dwayne and said he wanted to know how you knew that I gave him my personal info. Dude, this guy plays rough, but I told Z he should be listening to this show. Hey, Dwayne, he listens every morning.
Yes, and yeah.
That's why Zandra's on.
And we give all kinds of information out here.
We gotta get Dr. Thompson in on this wrestling match that they're having at the Parks and Rec ad hoc committee. The six-man
supervise.
Well, Andy Lockhart's the referee.
Okay.
Dr. Thompson, would you like to be the? You know what? Dr. Dwayne Thompson could be the timekeeper, like Liberace was the timekeeper at WrestleMania 1. How about that?
I think that sounds great. He would be fair.
Bridget, what do you think?
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that be a great idea? Bridget's
He's fair and honest.
Excuse me?
He's fair and he's honest.
Bridget is going to be managing the team of Jamie Kyle, Greg Phillips, and Bartley Norton. I'll be managing the team of the winners, Louis Alford, Mylan Blake, and, well, there's a loser in there somewhere, Denny Collins. We can't win them all, can you? And then, you know what? And then, and I don't want to give the finish away, but toward the end, I'm going to bring in Randy Howard as a surprise, who sadly lost to Denny, and we're going to challenge this, and we're going to look at those hanging chads.
Oh, well. You're bad.
Okay.
That's all.
Was that all you had?
That's all I had
I'm
for
so
that.
glad I invited you back. Well, what do you have to say to Dr. Thompson?
Hello, I'll see you Thursday.
Get out.
This is John Davis, the trading man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Is your old car really scary? Does it look dreadful?
We're all picky about our produce. And whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line.
Zandra, during the breaks and the songs, and by the way, Zandra will not leave. And hello, Sheriff Lawson, Chief Gibson, if you guys like to come back, send some force here. Where's Evie? Wait, she's on vacation. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, she's been doing, she found the UT pom-poms that Shelton left, and she's been doing dance route. Get her. Hey, Austin, where are you?
Inner cheerleader coming up.
Go camera 3. Yeah, she said she's doing that at Mount Olive Sunday. Hey, show them the one you're going to do at church.
My old routine.
I mean, if you did that, they could just ignore James Sears as Bridget sadly sleeps through every sermon.
I would probably be asked.
What was that?
They would probably say, ma'am, if you'll just have a seat.
No, you'd fit right in. Come on.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
Have you checked out Fall 2022? One of my friends said, what a selection.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelley Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
At Mermaid Mattress, we try to buy from as many local vendors as we can. Our foam company that we buy from is here in Cleveland. Our spring maker, Leggett & Platt, is in Atlanta. Our wood comes from Kentucky. So it's all right here bordering the state of Tennessee. So we really are a local company. Mermaid Mattress is looking for full and part-time delivery drivers for in-home delivery and setup. F endorsement, clean driving record, and background check are required. Good pay, great benefits, and flexible schedules are available by coming by a Mermaid Mattress Factory on Georgetown Road to apply and interview.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning, a 30% chance of rain showers this afternoon, a high of 76. We'll have cloudy skies and rain this evening with a low of 49. And then for tomorrow, partly cloudy with a high of 63. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 45 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster.
If we get people out to vote, we win.
And we're 2 weeks to Election Day. President Biden gives a pep talk at Democratic Party headquarters in D.C.
The president is touting legislative accomplishments like the Inflation Reduction Act and COVID relief, and warns Republicans would threaten Social Security. On the polls showing Republicans with a clear advantage, President Biden predicts one more shift towards Democrats.
Fox's Jared Halpern. An American basketball star in Russian custody is having her appeal heard today.
Lawyers for jailed WNBA player Brittany Griner say she does not expect any miracles during her Moscow appeal hearing on her conviction and 9-year prison sentence for possessing cannabis oil at a Russian airport, but is hopeful the court will hear the arguments of the defense and reduce the term, noting the judge's verdict is expected within the day.
Fox's Kristen Goodwin. Griner was arrested in February and says she made an honest mistake. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Local and state news, Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, I'm Steve Hardline reporting. The Bradley County Commission met on Monday, and during their meeting, it was a work session. During the meeting, Chairman Tom Cry appointed a new Recreation Ad Hoc Committee. 7th District County Commissioner Josh Rogers will be the chairman of the committee. Commissioners Louis Alford, Mylan Blake, and Denny Collins will serve on this committee. Community members of the committee will be Jamie Kyle, Bartley Norton, and Greg Phillips. Andy Lockhart, the Director of Parks and Recreation, will serve as a non-voting member. Other business, Bradley County Commissioner Mylan Blake discussed the HCI committee meeting last week. Announced just over $100,000 will be available during this grant cycle. Of course, the proceeds from the funds of the sale of the old Bradley Memorial Hospital many years ago. November 30th, the deadline for grant applications, and a workshop for the grant process will be held November 2nd at 5 p.m. The Cleveland City Council met on Monday, and during the city manager's report, City Manager Joe Fivas discussed several renovations of Tinsley Park, including the addition of 6 new pickleball courts, more parking, and sidewalks. Possible parking hour changes in downtown Cleveland also discussed. Parking would be reduced from 2 hours to 1 hour. The change would occur on Ocoee Street from 1st Street to Central Avenue. Also at the Cleveland City Council meeting, City Councilman Avery Johnson unanimously reappointed vice mayor for another 2-year term by the City Council. Johnson has served in the position for 20 years. You can watch the Bradley County Commission and the Cleveland City Council meetings at MixTV.tv. Also on our news this morning, WTVC Channel 9 reports COVID-19 vaccines were added last week to the list of recommended childhood immunizations, but Tennessee Governor Bill Lee says families across the state will not be impacted. In the lead up to the vote, many feared the CDC decision would mean the vaccine would be required to attend school in Tennessee. However, the CDC does not have the authority to set school immunization requirements, and the state legislature passed a law last year that bans state government from mandating vaccines. Governor Lee said the vaccine will not be required for Tennessee children to attend school. The Chattanoogan.com is reporting that an argument and fight broke out between coaching staff and multiple parents after the homecoming football game Friday night at Ooltewah High School, a game in which Ooltewah lost to Chattanooga Brainerd by 1 point. Officials stated, quote, at around 9:30 p.m. Friday, The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office school resource deputy at Ocoee High School witnessed a verbal disturbance on the restricted area of the football field immediately following the homecoming football game between parents of athletes and the coaching staff. The school resource deputy de-escalated the situation by the field and soon after received word there was an alleged fight occurring near the locker room between coaching staff and multiple parents. There were also other various verbal and physical altercations between parties that were eventually de-escalated and broken up, end quote. And a beloved actor and social media star, Leslie Jordan, originally is born in Memphis, raised in Chattanooga, graduate of Brainerd High School, died on Monday after his car that he was driving crashed into the side of a building in Los Angeles. He was declared dead at the scene, and reports are that Leslie Jordan had a medical event which led to the crash. Earlier this year, he served as the Grand Marshal for the 2022 Riverbend Music Festival. Jordan won a Primetime Emmy Award in 2006 for his performance as Beverly Leslie in the NBC hit Will and Grace. Leslie Jordan, 67 years old. I spoke with Chattanooga Mayor Tim Kelly on Monday afternoon, who said, quote, "We have lost a national treasure," end quote. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk for MixTV.tv and Mix 1041. I'm Steve Hardline reporting. News this hour brought to you in part by Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance. Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, now in Cleveland. Mark Shepard Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. It's time for our obituary program, brought to you by Rob Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Benny Stanford Hodges, age 81, passed away on Saturday. Arrangements by the Serenity of Cleveland Funeral Home and Cremation Services for Benny Stanford Hodges, age 81, passed away Saturday. This report brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway and anytime at donledford.com. Crews are working an accident on the interstate I-75 southbound at the I-24 split there. It is blocking the left-hand lane, so be aware of that if you're headed toward Chattanooga this morning. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Maybe he's got to get to the ad hoc committee meeting. I've got one thing to say about the ad hoc committee meeting, and this is all we're going to talk about. I think someone's feelings were hurt that he was not invited to be on the committee.
Maybe that
is why he kept talking about it this morning.
Maybe so.
All right. Well, good morning again. I'm sitting in for Steve. He had to get to some more urgent things as far as a couple of meetings and things, so we'll be taking you the rest of the way. But, Bridget, let's go ahead and get you an air quality update again before we get into the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Okay, it is brought to you by Dale's Heating and Air. Air quality for our area today is moderate, and pollen count is at low to medium today. Dale's Heating and Air service you can trust, 423-509-8787. Just call Dales.com.
All right, now we will officially go into the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center for your forecast. But first, let's hear from Roger Pickett.
Any size mattress for the price of a twin. Our orthopedic mattress is $3.99. Our Cumberland Eurotop is $5.99, any size, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
All right, for today, we'll have cloudy skies this morning and then a 30% chance of rain showers this afternoon. A high of 76. For tonight, cloudy skies, and we'll see some rain showers this evening with a low of 49. And then for tomorrow, partly cloudy with a high of 63. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 45 degrees.
All right, I will quote from Josh Rogers here because I guess he was listening in. He says that's probably not going to be a go because there's a height requirement for the ad hoc committee.
Oh, wow.
So that's Josh Rogers coming in from way downtown.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Well, we're going to talk with our friends of the Ocoee Region FCA. We'll do that next after Selena Gomez, Mix 104.1.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Need a metal roof for your home or business? Come see us at Best Buy Metals, a leading manufacturer of metal roofing products. Looking for great service? Check. Want to choose from a wide variety of metal roofing products? Check. How about complimentary takeoffs and free estimates for commercial and residential projects? Check and check. From small orders to semi-loads, we've got you covered. Literally. Best Buy Metals. Quality roofing that lasts a lifetime. Come see us today.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Beerthar, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Our Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning out there, everybody, as we're live on the radio at Mix 104.1, also live on MixTV.tv and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app that you can download by going to our website, mymix1041.com. Well, one of the things we're going to introduce you to right now, if you haven't heard about this before, it's part of what we've been doing with our station and our friends from the Ocoee Region FCA. It's the Mix 104.1 and Ocoee FCA Coach and Athlete of the Month. It's presented by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistries, Dr. Brian and Ken Beard. We appreciate them being a sponsor of that and helping out with this so much. Joining us this morning, we've got a whole slew of people over on the other side we're going to be introducing right now. I'm going to turn on some mics to make sure we got them ready. We're going to introduce Matt Moore, the area director of the Ocoee Region FCA, and he brought along Cody Smith, an area representative from Meigs and McMinn County, plus other guests we'll get to in just a second. Matt, good morning to you, sir.
Hey, good morning. How are you doing out there?
Doing really good. Guys, get a little closer there so we can get some good audio.
Yeah.
So Matt, tell us about this thing that we've been doing. I think this is the second month.
This is the second month. Yeah, we've been doing this Athlete and Coach of the Month, which has been real exciting. I've been encouraged from the community, a number of people stories we have coming in. People have got online and nominated people talking about it, coaches asking, hey, how can we nominate our student? What does that require? And it's really easy, just going on to the Mix website and go on and nominate your coach or athlete. And we're not looking for, and this isn't representation, we're not necessarily looking for a student that dominates or wins the state championship or all the other things, but we are looking for somebody who adds value to the environment they're in. A coach that helps encourage students and speaks life in them, or athlete who makes their team better, not just because they're a great athlete, but because they're a great person. And it's not about being perfect by any means, but it's about being someone who adds value. So that's the kind of person we're looking for. That's the kind of young person that we want to tell those stories in the community, because there's good things happening in our community. We want to be able to share those stories well.
Matt, give me just a little bit of background about the Ocoee Region FCA, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so the Ocoee Region FCA has been around since around 2008, 2009. FCA in itself has been around since 1956, but our local area, the 4 counties, Bradley, Polk, Meigs, and McMinn, has been around since then. We had our board that started that, and then we hired Robert Green to come in. Robert Green has been here, did stuff for like 12 years, and now he's the state director for Tennessee for FCA. And so we reached 26 schools, I think, is the right number, and every team on those campuses. We try to have some kind of influence to support coaches and athletes there. And, every school, the largest, what you consider a club or organization, is their athletic. I mean, we have students that is the largest club or celebratory thing that's on a campus.
Right.
And so to be able to encourage and influence and speak life into those students, it doesn't just change a team, but it really can change a whole campus. It sets a tone for that. And so we want to be a part of that. We want to help encourage those people. And to me, it's a lot about connecting the dots.
Sure.
Because there's good students out there, there's good athletes out there, there's good coaches out there that want to follow Jesus. And if we can connect that dot, say, here's a way you can live your faith out. Not just, hey, I just go to church on Sunday, but here's a place that I can do that. Man, we want to be able to do those things.
Again, we're speaking with our friends in the Ocoee Region FCA. Cody Smith is going to join us right now, your area representative for Meigs and McMinn County, two of those counties that we just talked about that's part of the Ocoee Region FCA. Cody, how you doing this morning?
Doing good, man. Glad to be here again. Got to be here last month with Coach Bo Cagle, and so I guess we're 2 for 2.
Yeah, I see a trend coming here, Cody.
Department, so just excited to be here this morning.
Matt, is it okay if Cody represents the coach? Is that all right with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So, Cody, since it's in your area, since you're 2 for 2, we're going to go ahead and let you pick up a plaque there, and we've got an introduction for our Coach of the Month here. So, Cody, did I put you on the spot? Are you okay with this?
A little bit, but that's okay.
All right. Cody can handle it. I've seen Cody in action.
So our Coach of the Month for the Ocoee region is from Meigs County. This is Bryson Baker, and I'll go ahead and hand you that. And just to share a little bit about Bryson, he's kind of came full circle in his FCA experience. He's a former Athlete of the Year for Meigs County, and then went to TWU to play basketball. And Bryson and I met, I think, in 2018. I was just coming on staff. I was trying to get TWU up and running, and me and Bryson and like 5 or 6 other basketball players met on Wednesday nights or Monday nights. I can't really remember.
I forgot.
It was one of those two. It was a night during the week outside of the cafeteria, and led a Bible study. And so that was kind of our first experience together. And now he's back at his high school coaching and teaching and just doing a great job up there. Meigs is when I tell people about Meigs County High School and their FCA, it is a well-oiled machine. I mean, they do everything right. They do everything well, and it's because they've got great leaders and great coaches on that campus like Bryson.
Well, let's meet Bryson. Bryson Baker. Coach Baker, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Go Tigers, right?
Go Tigers.
All right. Well, Matt Moore was telling me, is there anything that you don't coach at Meigs would be the question. Seriously, tell us what all you coach there.
Well, I teach English first, and then I coach football. I coach girls basketball, boys basketball, and I also coach middle school football. So,
wow.
God has allowed me to kind of have a hand in a little bit of everything at Meigs County, which can be stressful and exhausting sometimes, but I think the reward that comes from that is even greater. So.
Yeah, I can imagine someone with your credentials, what you've already achieved in your community, then going out and doing other stuff, then coming back to your community. I'd say a lot of those young students look up to you, and so when you bring this to them, they're thinking, hey, this has to be cool. Bryson's a part of it. I want to be a part of it. So it's a good lead-in, I would think.
Yeah, I think so. And, we're really unique because we're a small town. We're a small school system.
Sure.
We're not as big as a Cleveland or a Bradley or a Walker Valley or a McMinn. And, so it's kind of like a family-like atmosphere. And, everybody kind of knows everybody. And as a result of that, we can take a more personal interest as coaches and as teachers into the lives of our students and players, and especially when you talk about helping them find their identity in Jesus. That's really important for us.
Wow. It's so amazing to see young people come in and stand up for Christ the way that you guys are. That this is just amazing and really gives me a lot of respect for what you guys do there on the campus. All right, let's come back over to Matt. I think we got another introduction to do for our Player of the Month.
Yeah, our Player of the Month this month is Miss Bella Beard. So Bella, here is your beautiful plaque. Yeah. And Bella is a volleyball player at Walker. I'm gonna let her, and her coach is here this morning too.
Good. We're gonna meet them both.
So we'll let you introduce. I'll let them talk about themselves. But we're really excited. Again, Bella fits that description that we're looking for. A person who just loves the Lord, but loves the people they're around, regardless of what they do or where they're from. So I'm gonna let y'all go.
Bella, we'll let you step up to the mic there, and also we're going to get your coach, Coach Reagan, step up there as well. Let's turn off with Coach. Coach, the Walker Valley volleyball coach there, right?
Correct.
All right. So, Coach Reagan, tell us a little bit about this girl standing beside you. What made you want to nominate her for this award?
I joked this morning that Matt asked me to nominate people, but I didn't know that meant we had to come to the radio. So I did what he asked. But even when he mentioned it, I told him that I would put it in my phone and I would make sure I got it done because I already knew. I already knew I was going to nominate Bella, and working with FCA, kind of same as Bryson, like working with FCA as an athlete myself, and then turning around now and being a coach and participating in a lot of those events. Bella is that textbook definition of what an FCA athlete should be. She's someone who, yes, is good at volleyball and, yes, leads our team in lots of ways, but has been recognized by her peers as a great teammate and a positive attitude, has won the Mustang Award on our team multiple times at this point. And for us, that's like the highest honor. That's our player that we want to be an example of who we are and all those things. And so someone like Bella comes into your program and not only helps you out playing wise, she's helpful for us every night, all the time. Volleyball wise, she is very helpful, but it's kind of that lightning rod that brings people together and is able to share the love of Christ, like through her behavior and through her positivity. Kids are drawn to her, and so she's able to do that in like a natural, easy way, again, that fits along with FCA and does kind of what they want our kids to do. And I know she's a part of the FCA like leadership team at our school, and so super proud of her for that too. She's just a great human and a great kid, and we love her. We're super proud of her. Her improvement since her freshman year is mind-blowing, literally. She would come in
So what are you saying, Coach? She wasn't very good when she started? No, I'm just kidding. I am just kidding.
No, it was not me. It was not me. But, I mean, literally, her improvement since freshman year is crazy, and so we're hopeful that she's somebody that we've kind of molded into not only a great athlete, but through her parents and through her church involvement, all those things, somebody that's going to go out from our school and also continue to be a positive impact. And so I think that's also super important, that we're shaping kids here, but we want to make sure that when we send them out that they're also going to continue to be a positive influence. And so we're super proud of Bella. She's awesome and great and all the great things.
Well, Bella, what do you think about these accolades, from your coach talking great about you to receiving this award? Kind of tell me in your words what this means to you.
Well, honestly, it just means a lot. Like, even just like this opportunity, I was just amazed, honestly, by the Lord, because I honestly, like, every year I try to like come up with a goal of how to come into like the team and school of like, how should I come in to represent the Lord, in a sense? Like, sometimes it might be just the words that I say or how I respond to people. And so, like, 2 years ago, my sophomore year, I came in with more of a positive attitude and, like, really had a mindset of I really want to share the gospel with, like, the girls, whether it's off the court, like during the school day or during practice. And then last year I had that mindset, but I felt like I lacked a little bit on that, and I focused more on the sport itself. And so this year I really like came in like the preparation, Lord, I know this is my last year. Please bless me with the opportunity to somehow reach some girls, be kind in any way. So it was just really neat, just seeing like how the Lord had used that and having this opportunity. I'm beyond blessed. It's literally, there's nothing that I can take credit for myself, because it's really all Him. And it was really encouraging to see for our senior night, we get little boxes and all the girls like write us letters. And there was like moments where I was like, man, I really could have done better about how I responded about this or how I responded to them in that. But I read through each letter and I was just blown away, because the Lord, each one of them had like written, I'm so inspired by the way you live for the Lord, or how you respond to others for the Lord. And I was like, wow, God, like, this is nothing that I could have done. I don't even know what I said or did exactly, but it's just definitely something that the Lord has blessed me with. And
wow.
I'm just super thankful for it and very blessed.
Bella Beard, you're player of the athlete of the month and player of the year, it sounds like to me. My goodness. Bella Beard, senior at Walker Valley High School, plays on the volleyball team, and sounds like she does so much more there than that. We're so proud of you. You know, when we have the students and athletes in and student athletes and coaches in, that you guys are telling the stories that you're telling, no wonder we're so successful in this area. Because we have leadership like you at the schools on the coaching level and also on the student athlete level as well. Just tremendous stuff here. Congratulations to both of you guys. We appreciate you making the trip to be here today. I know for both of you, a little bit out of the way, a little bit more there for Coach Baker than you, but we appreciate it. Matt, we'll come back over to you for closing. Again, we had it up on our screen there on mixtv.tv. If you want to nominate someone, go to mymix1041.com/athlete coach, and we'll do this again next month, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm telling you, when I see the nominees, and I was telling them, I was like, gosh, it's hard. We have really good people in our community, but man, we got to tell these stories.
Yes,
we've got to tell these stories because, man, there's so much negativity. There's so much things that we look at and we think of all the terrible things that are going on. And when a parent sends their kid off to school, to know there's people like Bella there, coaches like Miss Reagan and coaches like Bryson Baker walking their hallways that care about their kids and pray for their kids and want their kids to have good experiences. And you have seniors on your team that want to do things like Bella is saying, like, I look to my year and here, how can I influence people well?
Yes.
Man, don't you want to know those stories? Don't you want to know those people who are walking in your hallway for your kid?
Absolutely.
Don't you want your kid to be like that person? I know for my daughter I do. And so I love that we're getting this opportunity. I thank Dr. Beard, both Dr. Beards for coming behind this and for Mix 104 to really kind of launch this idea out. And so we're just super grateful for the whole thing because I really do believe, like, man, this helps shine a light, not on us, but like on what God's done in our community. And so we're just grateful, super grateful.
Final thing here, tell us how we can get more information about the Ocoee Region FCA.
Yeah, so you can go on our website, ocoeefca.org. Is it .org? Yeah, gosh, I got scared. Hold on, is that the right thing? And then you can go.
Hey, welcome to our world. We do that all the time.
Follow us on. You can follow us on Facebook or Instagram, Ocoee FCA, and keep up with what we're doing and who we're about. We just had a great golf tournament at the country club. Had a fantastic time there, and we are support. Funded organization. So if you want to support what we do, you can find ways to do that on our website as well. But man, God is just doing some incredible stuff, and we'll have some more stuff coming to tell you about next month. Some new hires we've got coming in. We've got a young lady coming in at Tennessee Wesleyan who's going to knock it out of the park. We're pumped about that. So God is allowing us to minister to this community in some fantastic ways, and so we're so happy to be a part of that. And we can't do it without our community behind us. So thank you guys for all that you do.
Matt, Cody, great to have you guys in. Congratulations to everybody once again. Coach, thanks for the nomination. You knocked it out of the park there. It is the Mix 1041 Ocoee FCA Coach and Athlete of the Month presented by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistries. And we appreciate Coach Bryson Baker for being here. And then also congratulations to Bella Beard from Walker Valley High School. All right, we'll see you guys next month. We'll do this all again, all right? We'll take just a quick break right here. We'll do a reset. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay here with us on Mix 1041.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. Mermaid tonight, Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
My goodness.
Ready to go. So we appreciate Johnny so much.
Yes, absolutely. Well, time now for another check of traffic. Running just a few minutes behind, but wow, what stories we got to hear this morning. Definitely worth it. Bridget, back over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Have you heard? The fall 2022 merchandise arriving at the Town Square. Yes, it's true. Larry and his staff excited over the new colors and styles.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Hands. You might think they're just for waving, but they can be used for all kinds of things, like making made-from-scratch biscuits at Hardee's.
Bite into the new 2 for $5 breakfast deal only at Hardee's.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and go inside your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center.
Now is the time to save $300 on select Tempur-Pedic and Mermaid's L&K hybrid mattresses. Plus, take up to 5 years to pay interest-free at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, cloudy skies, a slight chance of an afternoon rain shower with a high of 76 today. Rain this evening with a low of 49. And then for tomorrow, partly cloudy with a high of 63. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 48 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 weather forecast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE time now for your check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health than Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland. They're located on Paul Hutt Parkway. They are open 7 days a week. Let's get right to Monday Night Football from last night. It was the Bears over the Patriots 33-14. Bears playing really good football right now. Of course, that game was broadcasted live on our sister station, Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and also available on the free Mix 104.1 app last night if you were able to listen in. Again, Bears over the Patriots. Here is some other big sports news. CBS, they announced that Jim Nantz will call his last Final Four next year. Nantz has been part of the CBS NCAA coverage since 1986. Nantz will be replaced by Ian Eagle. Nantz will remain the lead voice on the NFL and the Masters as he will step down from college basketball. And just a reminder, it's Tennessee Ticket Tuesday. That post is up on our Facebook page right now. How would you like to win 2 tickets to this Saturday night's game at Neyland Stadium? It's Kentucky at UT this Saturday night. We've got your chance to win. It is Tennessee Ticket Tuesday, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. That is available right now on our Mix 104.1 Facebook page. You can comment there. Also, we're taking those registrations and entries on our HHM text line, so you can text us either Go Vols or Go Cats to the HHM text line 614-6499. Well, that is our quick check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, imagine better health and Memorial Convenient Care right here in Cleveland, located on Paul Huff Parkway. They are open 7 days a week. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. All right, we're going to stay put right here, Austin. We've got another special interview that we're going to talk to our friends from Cleveland State. Cleveland State wants to inform the community about a great, safe, family, fun event that the Cleveland State main campus is hosting this Saturday, October the 29th. The event will be from 10 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Joining me for the interview is going to be Holly Melton and Cate Green. Good morning to both of you ladies. How are you ladies doing this morning?
Good morning. It's a beautiful day today.
It is a beautiful day today. Holly, how are you?
I'm good.
Well, good.
Still a little bit early. Haven't had my coffee yet. We got to get there.
Well, we haven't seen you, Holly, in a little while.
I know. It's been a little bit. I've been on the road, going to these high schools, these industries, trying to spread the love of Cleveland State.
Cate, how are you been doing?
Been doing good. Same thing, just as busy. We've got so many opportunities. We're just trying to get out in the field and tell everybody what we've got through Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect.
Yeah, and of course, that's a big deal right now. But again, today we're talking about a community event. Tell me more about this event that's going to be hosted there on the main campus on Saturday, whoever wants to start.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start.
Okay.
So Cleveland State is excited to present this event. It's called Halloween on Wheels. It will be a drive-through trick-or-treating event that will be on our Cleveland State main campus, where the community can learn about Cleveland State's programs and services while also touring the campus and participating in some family fun activities from the convenience of their car.
Cool. This is going to be a fun time. Cate, tell us, what kind of family activities are you guys going to be doing at the event this year?
Sure. So cars can enter the campus at the south entrance on Atkinson Drive. They basically will complete a drive-through route. Well, there will be tables set up with different programs of study there, nursing, business, so many different things that the community can learn more about our programs. But also, we're excited that M&M Mars is sponsoring our event this year.
There we go.
So we will have some candy to hand out. So if you want to come to the campus on Saturday between 10 and 1. We will be there ready to talk to you about our programs and get you some fun and candy. And please dress up.
Please dress up, yeah. Yeah, don't come without anything on. No, you're saying dress up in your Halloween costume.
Exactly. Dress up. And then at the end of the route, you can actually park and get a picture with our mascot, Freddy Cougar.
Freddy Cougar,
and we might have some M&Ms there as well.
All right, this all sounds like a lot of fun. Where did you guys come up with this idea? This is pretty clever.
Yeah, so this is our third year doing Halloween on Wheels. It will be the second year that Mars Wrigley will be providing candy, so we're super excited about that. But Cleveland State has always been a proud supporter of the community it serves, with state programs like Tennessee Promise, Tennessee Reconnect, providing those last dollar scholarships for eligible students to attend Cleveland State tuition free. This event provides that information about pairing those opportunities with our academic programs while also having a little bit of fun.
It is going to be a lot of fun. Where can people find out more information about this event, Cate, if you don't mind?
So on our website, clevelandstatecc.edu, we have a landing page there for Halloween on Wheels. Also on our Facebook page, there is an event created. So if you are interested, please go and click interested or going on that Facebook page. It's through Cleveland State Community College Facebook group. And then you will see the Halloween on Wheels post for that event.
There you go. Good poster right there. Again, we're talking with our friends from Cleveland State Community College. Holly Melton and Cate Green are here talking about the Halloween on Wheels coming up this Saturday from 10 to 1. It's a drive-through event, so kids can stay in the cars with their families, and they just drive through. I was there last year.
You were there last year.
I was there last year, and it's really a cool event, and I think it kind of birthed itself out of the pandemic. I mean,
it did. So we saw a sharp decline in campus tour requests in the pandemic, of course, in 2020. And so we said, what can we do that'd be a safe way for people to come to campus, feel safe in their car? We had just completed our Loop Road project, so it was perfect, and it just happened to be right around Halloween. We said, let's do a drive-through trick-or-treat event. And so the drive-through trick-or-treat is set up by our academic department, but of course we've got the candy for the kids. So if you're like me and you've got a bunch of kids at home, it's easy to drive through somewhere where you're not worried about them getting out and in the car and all that. You do not have to leave the car. Your option is to park at the end to get pictures, but you can, parents, you can just drive through. Isn't that nice?
It is.
Got a bunch of kids, throw them in the car and come on Saturday.
Yeah, and a lot of times, if you've got children still at the age that they're in car seats and stuff, you're not unbuckling them and stuff like that. You're raising your hand. There you go. So this is a great event, and it's literally doesn't take but about 20, 25 minutes. It's a Saturday morning. The kids are already up. They've already had their. Last year, I remember a lot of the kids were eating like their oatmeal and stuff in the car as they were driving
People
through.
Had biscuits, driving
biscuits
through,
and eating and doing their breakfast. So take them out, pick out breakfast somewhere at your favorite place, and then just drive on through. Let them be a part of this. They were in their Halloween costumes. Some were still in pajamas, but whatever makes you happy, and come on through for this safe family fun event at Cleveland State's main campus this Saturday, 10 to 1, Halloween on Wheels. Holly, Cate, anything else before we go about this event or anything else?
We love this event. I cannot tell you. I mean, it is the recruiting office that sponsors this event at Cleveland State, but we could not be more excited.
It's
we
good
love
stuff.
doing this every year. That's why it's been an annual event for us now.
And we'll be there covering again this year with Mix 104.1, so we're looking forward to coming back out and hanging out with you guys. Holly and Cate, great to see you guys this morning.
Good to see you.
Halloween on Wheels, Saturday, looking for things for kids to do and have fun and not even get them out of the car. Are you kidding me? It's this Saturday, 10 to 1, main campus of Cleveland State there. They'll look forward to seeing you. All right, we'll take a quick break. Again, thanks, lady. We'll be back in just a few minutes. More interviews on the way.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hands. You might think they're just for waving, but they can be used for all kinds of things, like making made-from-scratch biscuits at Hardee's.
Bite into the new 2 for $5 breakfast deal only at Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Back with more Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv, and looky there, Brian Fretwell, Direct Primary Care Associates. Brian, how are you?
I'm doing great, Steve. Back again.
Well, I tell you, and here's what I want to talk about today. You're getting some great feedback from your patients, from the people who you take care of, don't you?
Absolutely. We just got back some surveys. Actually, we're very, very proud of it. We send out random surveys to all of our patients and all of our clinics. Unprecedented. We got 195 surveys back over the past 3 months now. And we have a 100% patient satisfaction rating that would highly recommend, our patients would highly recommend us to their friends and family. We're super excited about that, super excited about that. What that tells us is that our patients are trusting the care that they give. What all of us are really looking for are the breakdown and the barriers of healthcare. And the two biggest barriers are access and affordability. And we directly address those. But on the other side of that door of that access and affordability is, how is the care that I'm getting? Is it good? Is it great? And we're really always striving for that great outcome. And just getting that feedback from our patients that we know that we're doing the right things for our folks, for our community, for our patients, is just very reassuring. So I appreciate you pointing that out.
Yeah, I mean, and when they come in, I know, as we talked to Stacy Flowers, nurse practitioner, also that it's the individual care that they get, and you're not going to hurry them out the door. And really, that's part of the overall model, I know, at DPC, at Direct Primary Care Associates.
That is the cornerstone of our model, if you will, is that access. We don't double book. We block out 30 minutes for every patient at minimum, actually. We block out 30 minutes, and there's nobody else blocked during that time. There's nobody else scheduled during that time. We're not seeing anybody else. It's very important that our patients get the time, effort, and energy that they deserve to get the health outcomes that we know are true and correct, and also what the patient expects as well.
All right, and you, my friend, listening in or watching, can get more information about Direct Primary Care Associates. And Brian, how do they do that?
The best way to get more information about us is go to our website, directpca.com. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Just look up Direct Primary Care Associates in Cleveland, Tennessee. If you want to talk to somebody, give us a call in the office, 423-650-4831.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland. I am Cleveland Ford.
I am Cleveland.
I am Doug Vierthaler, General Manager of Cleveland Ford. And together,
we are Cleveland Ford.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Or come by and see us for a few minutes and talk about community or something going on at the office. Joining us this morning is attorney Matt Coleman there with Logan Thompson Law. Good morning to you, Matt. How you doing, sir?
Right, I'm good. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. You know, we're spending time getting ready for Halloween. I got my Halloween costume on. I didn't want to be on your on your radio show.
Again, attorney Matt Coleman with Logan Thompson Law on the phone with us this morning. Matt, I know you're excited about the block party, but we're also excited about some new space that you guys have gotten. Is that right?
Absolutely. You know, we've talked about this a little bit on the radio before, but as we come in and get the growing pains and the moving pains in place, we have Robert Thompson and I have moved over to the new building on top of the Andrew Johnson Bank building downtown Cleveland at 555 North Ocoee, and have been operating out of here for about 2 months. And it's been a wonderful move. I'd love to have a little, maybe a ribbon cutting at some point once we get the rest of the pictures on the wall.
I understand that completely. Again, Matt Coleman on the phone with us with Logan Thompson Law, talking about a new office space that they have. And, Matt, you kind of alluded to it at the beginning of the conversation. I know that you guys there at your office are excited about the block party coming up on Monday as well, aren't you?
Yes, sir. You know, and I sit as president of Main Street, and this is one of the functions that Sharon has done a great job of putting on for so many years and had such great support with M&M Mars and others. And this year is going to be another special one. I think that's going to be Monday night starting around 5 o'clock. I think they're shutting down the streets mid-afternoon to get everything set up. I think they've got Dexter Thomas Band playing, the candy handout that they've done, the M&M Mars donations through that. So it's going to be exciting for the whole community. And what they started to do after COVID and through that process was really get a lot of that candy out to a lot of the businesses so they bring them more involved. And so our office has been getting dressed up and playing along in that role, and the staff's going to get into it. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun, just interacting with the community and sharing some laughs over that holiday.
Yeah, we'll actually be right there across from your office. We're going to set up in the gazebo on Monday night and do a live broadcast on mixtv.tv and the radio from that vantage point. So we'll be able to look right over and wave at you.
Well, you know, I don't want to give away my costume, but I'll be somewhere in those masses.
Again, Attorney Matt Coleman joins us with Logan Thompson Law, talking about the Halloween block party and the community involvement that Logan Thompson Law always is a part of. We can't forget about the costume contest that begins at 6 o'clock, Matt. Maybe we'll see you there in that costume, and who knows, you may win a trophy.
There may be. Doubtful. I've got a face that only my mother and wife love, but I'll do the best I can in that contest, and it's going to be a fun night. It'll be a great time. The last couple of years have been absolutely wonderful to get the community back out, and for a lot of people in Cleveland, and I know growing up, that's one of the few times of the year that we really came downtown, and we got to see these beautiful historic buildings. A lot of people just don't interact much with the courthouse and many of those downtown businesses. So hopefully this will be a great time to bring new people into the community.
Yeah, it's time for the 35th. It's hard to believe it's the 35th annual Halloween block party, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, they started, maybe the year you were born? Is that
that's
right?
exactly right. Times too closely, but no. It's going to be a great time. We appreciate you guys doing what you do there around the downtown area all the time, not only with the block party, but everything else you guys right there in the main hub, the focus of what happens downtown. So we really appreciate what Logan Thompson Law does all year long, and we look forward to maybe giving you some coverage on Monday night.
I think so, and I'd be remiss if I didn't say as we get a little legal plug into this, but as we get into the holidays and there tends to be a lot of uptick in concerns and complaints and questions within family members and other issues that are going on in people's lives, and those holidays become tough over visitation issues and other matters that pop up. And I just want to take this opportunity to really encourage people, if you see those things coming down the pipeline, start talking to people now so that you can take time to get in front of the judge and get some of those issues resolved. We dealt with a family member recently who was had to get their will updated because of a recent health diagnosis, and it was a challenge. And ultimately, they passed in a very, very short period of time. And so, even though we're moving into a holiday season where everyone's family, or you're focused on your family, you really take that time to also protect your family and get those documents in place so that so they're taken care of during this time as well.
All right, Matt Coleman, attorney for Logan Thompson.
Somber note to stop that on, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it is life, and we've got to address it, or if we don't address it, someone else will at some other point in time. So, Matt, tell us how we can get more information about Logan Thompson Law, if you don't mind.
Well, we've got the Facebook there at Logan Thompson. The website's loganthompsonlaw.com, or you can always pick up the phone and just call one of the attorneys here at 476-2251, or come to one of the offices. We're right across the courthouse and now in the Andrew Johnson Bank building. So we love to sit down and chat with everybody, and generally all of those initial consults are free, so it doesn't cost you anything to come say hi.
All right. Well, Matt, we appreciate you calling in this morning, giving us a little update what's going on with the new office, about the block party, and then, of course, the services that you guys can help out with there at Logan Thompson Law. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll maybe see you Monday.
Thanks, Wayne. See you then.
All right. Again, attorney Matt Coleman with Logan Thompson Law. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. Switching jobs is stressful. Switching schools is painful. But switching your insurance policies to Allstate, it really couldn't be easier. At Allstate, you can call one local agent who can assist you with all of your policies and make the paperwork simple. Here in Cleveland, Allstate agent George Gray can help you protect everything from your home, car, boat, and motorcycle to your RV, ATV, and more. See George Gray, Allstate Insurance on Keith Street. Are you in good hands?
Mix 1041, good morning as we continue on about 6 minutes after 9 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Bridget, let's get a final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Happy birthday to Bailey Wampler, 12 years old today. That's Austin's favorite niece. Justin Rush is celebrating today, works at Whirlpool. Rory Holton is 11 today. And Pastor Landon Roberts celebrating today. He's our youth pastor at Mount Olive. That's from the LH2O youth group. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
Bridget, before we get a check of traffic, tell us what's going on with our Tennessee Ticket Tuesday.
Okay, if you'd like to win tickets to the Tennessee hosting Kentucky football game this Saturday, you can text us on the HHM text line. Text us a big Go Vols and your name to 614-6499.
Going to let you do double duty right now, or triple duty, as you just explained the contest. It's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol update. Back over to you.
Okay, Don Ledford in Cleveland is your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Misfit Tacos. Misfit Tacos is Cleveland's home for chef-crafted tacos with bold, unique flavors that have our community talking. And a full kids menu, Misfit Tacos is perfect for the whole family. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient care.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Tuesday, a storm alert weather day. We're going to have a high of 77 degrees. It's going to be warm and windy. The winds will be increasing ahead of a front that's going to bring in a line of storms Tuesday during the commute home into Tuesday evening. Those storms could produce heavy rain, lightning, gusty winds, and small hail. Be weather aware for your late Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening. A little bit cooler on Wednesday. We'll have a low of 50, a high of 67, partly cloudy skies. Download the Local 3 weather app, free for iPhone and Android. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Carnes for the Local 3 Storm Alert Team.
All right, thank you there, David. Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature, 48 degrees here in Cleveland and Bradley County. As we continue on with Mix Mornings on the radio, also on MixTV.tv. Something special is going to happen this week with us here at the radio station. We're going to attend an event at the Cleveland Town Center, and we're going to be there for a grand opening, or I should say a reopening of Sweet Caroline Cheesecake. And to tell us all about this and more, we've got Brian Patterson in the studio with us. Brian, good morning to you.
Hi, good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, kind of get us started here. I mean, before we went on the air, I didn't do any prep. So are you guys already there, or is this going to be kind of the first few days when we do the live remote in a couple days?
If you open the door right now, you would see us in there, but it's not ready yet.
It's not ready.
We are there. Yeah, we've closed down at the mall.
Okay.
We Saturday was our last day there. We sold out of everything. It was great. The
Awesome.
community came in and really supported us. So this week has just been us trying to get ready, inspections and all that. And,
Sure.
And the plan is to open Thursday.
All right, so we'll be there helping you with that grand opening and looking forward to coming out. Tell me about the new digs. Where's it at exactly?
So the address is 4488 Frontage Road, but it's I call it the Target Shopping Center.
Right.
Everybody knows where that is. Yeah.
When you say Cleveland Town Center, people are like, "Where's that at?"
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
We are right next to, we're right next to Shane's Rib Shack and AT&T.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Very convenient location there.
Yes.
Easy in and out and those type things from Frontage Road. Again, Brian Patterson is here talking about their new location, Sweet Caroline Cheesecake. And you said, Brian, that the community come out Saturday for your final day there at Bradley Square Mall and bought you out. I'm not surprised, but boy, the community has really taken on to what you guys do there, haven't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And I noticed that about other businesses in Cleveland, like startups, small businesses. On Facebook, Cleveland really does a great job of supporting and saying really good things about businesses. The Lunchbox is a good example. I believe they're just like a little food truck.
Right.
They're serving ice creams right now. And it's like cool desserts, and everybody's just jumping all over it. And I'm hearing all these great things. And it's just like that with Misfit Tacos and Dos Bros and all the local businesses. Everybody just, they love it and they want to support, and we think that's great.
Yeah, you know, the sole proprietors, the business owners in our community, they are very well received. I agree with you 100%, Brian. And that's what I love about this community. You know, used to you felt like you had to go outside of the Cleveland area 25 plus years ago to go get unique type things. But now with business owners like yourself and other people that you mentioned, Cleveland is just a hub where people are like, I don't have to leave my community. Everything I want is right here, and I need to support local businesses.
Yeah, we're growing. Like we spend a lot of time in Knoxville and Nashville for sports, and a lot of these little suburbs of Nashville especially, Cleveland's really starting to look like those. We got to get the infrastructure correct, but because I know Paul Huff is a mess sometimes.
It is, yeah.
But man, I mean, Cleveland is really growing, and all the restaurants. Like, we love to eat in Cleveland. Like, that's one thing Cleveland can do is
we can eat.
Put down some food. Yeah, absolutely. So we feel like we're really positioned well for that. Because where we're at, there's 6 restaurants, which I don't know if people realize that. There's 6 restaurants there, and we're the only dessert option.
There you go.
Yeah.
So get your favorite ribs. Go to Dos Bros, as you mentioned there. I believe 1,000-degree pizza.
Honey baked ham.
Tzatziki's, that's 5. Or are we forgetting one? Or maybe we got them all in there.
Shane's ribs. Well, you said Shane's. Yeah. I don't know.
So
pretty sure there's 6.
Yeah.
I've added them. I feel like we're missing one somewhere.
Well, if we missed one, we apologize. Okay. We did pretty good if we got 5 out of 6 right off the top of our heads. Fool-ins. There it is.
Go. Yes.
So there's the 6th one. So we got everybody in on that. And like you mentioned, Brian, they go to those favorite restaurants there in the Target Shopping Plaza, Cleveland Town Center, whichever way you know it by. Get that great meal and just come pick up something, take it home, and then relax and have something there. Or are you guys going to offer inside eating at this new location?
We are, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have a couple of seats outside the store.
Okay.
And then inside, I think we have seating for 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's going to, like, when you walk into this store, a lot of people don't even know this place exists. It was an office building before. It was a staffing agency.
Okay.
We've knocked all the walls out, and we've put up, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, it just makes you feel like you're at home when you walk in. So we're so excited about that.
So we can either partake of Sweet Caroline cheesecake there, or of course, as you always guys, take it with us.
Absolutely,
whichever way you want to do.
So I wanted to talk about a couple of products that we have that we've added on, which are still cheesecake. We do cups, which are it's like an 8-ounce cup. It's like a parfait, so it's filled with cheesecake and all the crust and the whipped cream and the toppings that would go on top of a cheesecake. So it's in that cup. We also have huge cookies. They're cheesecake cookies.
Oh boy!
So we have a chocolate chip dipped in chocolate, and then in between the 2 cookies is cheesecake. So we have that. We have a red velvet, and I believe we have a white chocolate raspberry as well. And they are absolutely amazing. We keep one in the freezer at our house at all times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Again, Brian Patterson is here. Sweet Caroline Cheesecake is the place, and moving from one location now in the Target Shopping Plaza. Thursday will be grand opening day. We'll be there with a live broadcast. I think we're there 3 to 5. Is that right?
You are, yes.
Yeah, 3 to 5. I was trying to remember in my head there, so we're looking forward to that special broadcast. Come by, say hello to us, check out the new digs for Sweet Caroline Cheesecake. And Brian, we got to kind of go back and tell the story. I love the story how you guys came into existence. Every time we're together doing a remote, we kind of visit that as well. But for our mixed TV audience and radio audience, tell us how Sweet Caroline Cheesecake came into existence.
Sure. So during the pandemic, my daughter was really getting into baking. She was just baking regular cakes. One of my sons had asked her to bake a cheesecake, and she did some research, created a recipe. We decided to share it with friends and family on Facebook, and that's how it all kind of just blew up. And
amazing.
We never intended to turn it into a business. Like, we never, even up until like the last couple of weeks of being at the mall, getting our kitchen ready, we never intended to turn it into a business. But here we are.
Yep. And of course, you guys are a sponsor with us on Friday for our birthday, our celebration list.
We are. Yeah, we love doing that.
We give those away, Sweet Caroline Cheesecake on that. So that has been so popular that people call in, and they're very excited when we tell them that is the Friday prize giveaway for birthdays. What else do you want us to know, Brian? Talking about birthdays, I'm sure people use you guys for anniversaries, birthdays, whatever celebrations they got going on.
Yeah, we have so if you go on Facebook and you join the Cleveland Cheesecake Club, we have to accept.
So that's
you
the thing,
that.
right?
It's a private page. Yeah, it keeps some of the hackers out of there that like to get in and mess around on our Facebook page. But if you join that and you come into the store and you mention it's your birthday, you get whatever your birthday is. If you're turning 65, you get 65% off of a cheesecake that you purchased that day. Cool. Not your entire purchase, just your cheesecake.
Right.
Yeah. So whatever your birthday is, that's your percentage off.
Man.
So that's something we do that's pretty cool and different. Yeah.
Yeah. So the older you are, the better it is.
There you go. Right. Yeah. We've had 85-year-olds, 90-year-olds come in.
That's awesome, Brian.
We just hand them the cheesecake.
Here, just take it, get out of here. Yeah. That's good stuff right there. And I know that you guys, if people got holidays coming up, I know we're getting close to that.
It's the busy season. Yeah, it's about to get crazy.
So people need to prepare for something like what you guys offer for their table for the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, we expect our business to double where we're at now.
Yeah.
That's the expectation. And along with just the customers that we've already had, if you have to-go orders and you need things for the holidays, give us a little bit of time, especially with those big cheesecakes. We just need to make sure we have those pumpkins and apple crisps and, the ones that the cinnamon swirls, the one that people really love for the holidays. We need to make sure we have time to get them out to you. And then Christmas is just around the corner. We have our Christmas tree cheesecake that comes out. So we take the Little Debbie and put it inside the cheesecake. It's amazing. And everybody loves it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try one of those, Brian. You got my interest there. Again, Brian Patterson is here. Sweet Caroline Cheesecake, a new location that will open on Thursday in the Target Shopping Plaza. You said right next door to Shane's Rib Shack, right?
Yes, in between Shane's Rib Shack and AT&T.
And the AT&T store. So we hope that you will come by and see us with our live broadcast and come by and just say congratulations to Brian and the family for the job that they've done. Check out their beautiful store. About 20 people can come in and have seating there. Is that what you mentioned a while ago?
Yes, absolutely.
So, if you want to go out for a family night out after maybe being in that complex, getting dinner or something like that, they would love for you to come in and sit down and have cake with their family.
Absolutely.
And then also don't forget about the to-go orders. It's football season. People always think about, ribs and chicken tenders and dips and chips and that kind of thing. You always got to have a dessert here in the South.
Yeah, and we have our assortment packs where you can mix and match your flavors, and they're little cupcake size, and it's perfect for any gathering.
Yeah, for those tailgate gatherings and family gatherings. Brian, anything else before we go? We're so proud that you came in this morning and telling us about this. But anything else that you want to mention before we go?
No, we will not be available until Thursday. It's crazy. Yeah, if you try to contact us, if you try to call us right now, we don't even have a phone set up in our new store yet. So Facebook, you can contact us on Facebook right now if you have any questions, and we can answer those as quickly as possible. Yeah, but I will give out our phone number. It's 423-464-5019. We'll open online ordering back up on Thursday, and that's sweetcarolinecheesecakes.com.
All right. Well, Brian, thanks so much for coming in and giving our listening audience an update. I'm sure there's people already been by your other location and going, what's going on? Where are they going? Where are they at?
Yeah.
And because they know the success that you've had, that you're not disappearing. You just relocated to a new location.
Yes, sir.
All right. Brian, thanks so much. Sweet Caroline Cheesecake will be there with a live broadcast this Thursday from 3 to 5, again in the Target Shopping Plaza in between Shane's Rib Shack and the AT&T store.
Yes, thank you.
We'll see you right there. All right, well, that's going to wrap up Mix Mornings on the radio and also MixTV.tv. Thanks so much to Austin Chadwick, Mix TV producer, and everybody else that's been a part of our morning show today. Bridget will be back with you in just a little while. I'll be with you on your way home this afternoon, so stay with us throughout the day. More great music on the way. Fox News is coming up next.
Fox News is next, presented by